Okay, YouTubers, I think this is day 32 or 33 now. Wanted to show you that I did pass my final. It's one of these in here anyway. So the inspector came the other day, did his final walkthrough, and only had one thing that I needed to change, and I just completed it. So we're starting to get ready for the floors. Next Thursday and Friday, they're going to be doing the rec room here, the hallway and the rec room. It's the engineered hardwood, and they'll stop there, put a transition step there. So we're trying to clean things up, get tape off the walls, all that fun stuff. So you can see there, I put this on, we're going to paint that. So the cold air return vents are on. The thing the inspector wanted me to change or add, I guess, in my particular furnace, you can see here, and this is the combustion air, and you can actually feel a suction there, and it's in the house. Previous houses I've been in, this actually ran outside, and sometimes it does, but in our house they didn't. It was just down here in the basement. So because of that, you can't really seal this room up, you know, especially when the door is closed. Right? The furnace is not going to get enough air and it's going to put itself out. So, a really good catch on his part to tell me about that. So I had to add what they call high-low vents, and I just cut out, I think this is a 12 by 6 or 12 by 8. One high and one low to bring in enough fresh combustion air from the other rooms. Now we also have, in this room, because it's partially unfinished, the furnace room, is, it's hard to see, but this is the ceiling, and then up over here, it's open to the soffit. And that soffit goes through to the unfinished room, which is over there. So I probably didn't need to do it, and I didn't think to explain that to the inspector when he was here. So I probably didn't need to do the high-low vents, but I decided that I probably should. I just want everything to be code. I don't want to have any problems with my furnace. And it made perfect sense. So, here's the finished stadium seating, I guess. That's all done. The trim I got all around there, all done. So this room trim is all ready for them to put the carpet in. And if we come back here and stand up, you'll see I put here's the high and low vents. I knocked a little bit of plaster out when I was cutting them out with the drywall saw, so I had to put a little patch on there, but we'll paint that. And when the screen comes down out of the ceiling, it covers those, so you don't even really see them. So I'm not too worried about that. Got my other cold air return there. I put up all my heat vents in the ceilings, and they have a little latch so that you can move that and seal them off or open them up or just open them up a little bit. So I'll be able to control, you know, during the winter it's no big deal. You kind of want your heat on down here because this is your coldest place. But during the summer, this will be really cold or cooler. So you might not want as much AC down here. You want it upstairs. So I can close those vents off. Unpacked the sink pedestal in here. Cleaned up around the toilet flange. I had cement in there, so I had to take a little mini jackhammer and jack that out and then suck it out with the dry vac. Wife and I went and got sink. So we're gonna have an undermount white sink and faucets, and we went ahead and ordered granite for here and for the bar. So that'll be coming in here in the next couple weeks. That's the whole reason I unpacked this, because they're going to come and measure hopefully this next week. The tile floor and the hardwood floor are going to be done next Thursday and Friday. And then the following week, they're going to do the carpeting, which will be the stairs, the home theater, and the gym. And then all the flooring will be done in here. So we'll be pretty much at the stage where we're getting the final. I still got to frame out the windows. We need to paint the doors, put locks, handles on the doors. We've got, touch-up painting to do, no big thing. But yeah, I think we're going to make our Super Bowl deadline, which is really, really exciting. So very pleased with how, everything has turned out. Again, we're going to have a granite countertop in here, which would be really nice. My wife went up to a granite place yesterday and made those choices. Still have to do the trim around there. But we'll follow up when all the thing is said and done. But we're getting really close. The week before Super Bowl, or maybe the weekend before the Super Bowl, they're bringing down, we got 2 couches. So I'm not going to put the, the railing, the banister, up yet. So again, that'll probably be the very last thing I do, is to put in that banister system. But super excited. Thanks for watching, everybody.